Welcome back to Curio. Did you know some people around the world eat foods that might leave you shocked? From wriggling insects to fermented delicacies, these dishes will test your taste buds like never before. Today, we're counting down the top 10 unusual foods you must try around the world. Stick around, because number 1 is sure to surprise you. Before we dive in, hit that like button and subscribe for more wild food adventures. Ballute. First up, we have ballute from the Philippines. This popular street food is a fertilized duck egg that's boiled and served with its partially developed embryo inside. It's packed with protein, and many locals enjoy it with salt, vinegar, and chili for extra flavor. It may sound intimidating, but ballute is a snack that's beloved by many. Would you dare try it? Marzu. Next, let's head to Sardinia in Italy for marzu, a traditional cheese that's known for its unique method of production. This cheese is intentionally infested with live maggots, which help break down the fats in the cheese, giving it creamy texture. While controversial, it's a delicacy for many. Once the maggots are removed, it's eaten with bread. Marzu is not for the faint-hearted, but it's definitely an experience for adventurous eaters. Hakarl. Next up, we have hakarl from Iceland, a fermented shark dish that has been a staple in Icelandic cuisine for centuries. The shark meat is buried underground for several months to ferment, resulting in a pungent ammonia-like smell. While it might not be everyone's cup of tea, those who love it describe its flavor as unique and unforgettable. Hakarl is typically served in small cubes, and it's a dish that truly tests your taste buds. Are you brave enough to try it? Fugu. From Iceland, we move to Japan, where Fugu the pufferfish offers a high-risk, high-reward dining experience. Fugu contains a toxin that can be deadly if not prepared correctly, which is why it's only served by licensed chefs. The flesh has a delicate taste and is often served in thin slices, either raw or cooked. If you're looking for a culinary thrill, fugu is definitely a dish to try, but make sure it's prepared by an expert. Cstraming. Next on our list is Cstraming, a Swedish delicacy that's famous for its overpowering smell. This fermented herring is preserved in a can and becomes stronger in odor as it ages. People typically eat Cstraming with flatbread, potatoes, and onions to balance out the powerful taste. If you can handle the aroma, you're in for a unique experience that some say is a true test of your taste tolerance. Sanaki. Let's head to South Korea for Sanaki, which features live octopus served immediately after being chopped into pieces. The tentacles continue to move on the plate, providing a wiggling challenge for diners who are brave enough to eat them with chopsticks. It's said to be a dish that tests your ability to handle moving food on your plate, but for some, it's an exciting culinary experience. Witchu Te Grub. Now, let's venture into the Australian outback for Witchu Te Grub. These large, white larvae are often roasted over an open fire and have a surprisingly nutty taste when cooked. Traditionally eaten by Indigenous Australians, these grubs are rich in protein and are considered a delicacy. While they may seem unappetizing to some, they're actually a sustainable and nutrient-packed food source. Would you give them a try? Black pudding. In the UK, black pudding is a traditional part of a full English breakfast. It's a blood sausage made from pork blood, fat, and grains, and it's enjoyed by many as a savory breakfast dish. It might be considered unusual by some, but it's a classic comfort food in many parts of Britain. Whether you love it or not, black pudding has a rich cultural history and is definitely worth trying. Durian. Next up is durian, the king of fruits in Southeast Asia, famous for its pungent smell, which many find overwhelming. Durian's creamy, custard-like interior is actually quite delicious for those who can get past the smell. It's often eaten fresh or used in desserts, and you'll find it in many markets across countries like Thailand, Malaysia, and Indonesia. Would you brave the smell for a taste of the king? Sheep's head. Our final food on the list is sheep's head, which is served in countries like Iceland, Morocco, and parts of the UK. The entire head is slow cooked, and diners often eat the brain, tongue, and even the eyes. While it may seem a bit intense, many people swear by its rich, tender flavor. It's a traditional dish that offers a unique cultural experience. Well, there you have it, the top 10 unusual foods you must try around the world. Would you dare try these daring dishes? Let us know in the comments. And if you loved this journey through bizarre food, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more unbelievable facts. Stay curious.